Oh, no, good morning, oh my people. This is still your boy Big D, your number one Aproko in the kingdom. Focus, Lori antenna.
I want to bring something out from this.
Possible for you. Good morning.
Now, let's hear from the other side. Let's hear from this one.
This is still your boy Big D, your number one Aproko on the street.
This is what he said about Yomi Fabayi.
Focus.
To those of you who want to know this guy, I think I now remember him. He was a guy who was settling the camera down, like how Joseph Aloba had sex, threesome, and that conversation, what happened in Abuja, all those stuff. So he was the one who studied, who was settling it, who was trying to mediate when that camera down, it should happen in Abuja. So this is the same guy right now who has come out, giving out his own concern about Yomi Fabayi. So chill, stay tuned, and let's listen to what he's trying to say, and then let us look at Yomi. Let us verify Yomi through what he's saying, whether he's correct or he's wrong, right? Based on what we all know, one or two things about Yomi. And again, this is before I address you people who just follow, okay? Before I address the gully lights, in the words of African TV, he just gully light, and he himself is displaying some characteristics that I don't even know how to call it. Whether I should call it I should call it, what did I call it? Let me find my own name. If he say gully light, gully dark, maybe gully dark. Gully light, gully dark. You know, not understanding, not seeing what everyone is saying. That's being in darkness. That's gully dark. Gully dark.
Oh, no, good morning, oh my people. This is still your boy Big D, your number one Aproko guy on the street of the United Kingdom. Focus, Lori antenna. Focus on my antenna. If it's possible for you to zoom it, just try zoom out well. And you are justice for Mohbad. Gbogbo ọjọ́ ṣe ń lọ bá wí fẹ́ ẹ ọmọ ẹni á gbọ́ orí ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ rẹ̀ kòkó láwo ni ọjọ́ kìíní àná nígbà tí mo sọ fún yín pé èmi o as a person mi ò believe àbí interest nínú Yomi Fabayi coming into justice for Mohbad. A lot of people would wonder why. We'll give little testimony, give, but we'll work. Why would we? Ọmọdé kó má dẹ̀tẹ̀. As long as ọmọdé yẹn tó bá ti lè dá gbogbo. Thereafter, bọ̀dá yìí ni wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun. Bóun ní láti sá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Mo analyse fídíò ẹ̀ fún yín. Kò sí anybody tó rí reason nínú ẹ̀. Nígbà téèyàn gbéra tó kúrò Nàìjíríà tó wà ní international airport kan tó ya fídíò tó ní wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun ni. Bóun ṣe wáyé gan òun mọ ibi tóun ń lọ. Wọ́n wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé ǹjẹ́ a rẹ́ ní one of you tó lè bá wa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé bó o ṣe mọ ibi tó ń lọ yìí o ibi tó ti ya fídíò yìí tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì bolo rà àbí airplane jẹ́ mòlò ẹ̀ téèyàn kan máa sáré wọ̀ láì make arrangement láì ní destination tó máa wá decide láti bọ́lẹ̀ gbé kan but kò work. Nígbà tí bọ́ọ̀dá ìtú wá ṣe tán tún padà sí Nàìjíríà tó tún kó sáré yín padà ẹ tún wà gullible enough ẹ tún gbé wọn gẹ́gẹ́. Mo tún wá rán yín létí pé ǹjẹ́ a rí anybody tó lè bá wa béèrè lọ́wọ́ bọ̀dá yìí pé àwọn tẹ́ ẹ ní wọ́n fẹ́ pa yín jọ́ kìíní àná ṣé ikú ti pa gbogbo wọn tán ẹ ṣe padà sí Nàìjíríà ni àbí báwo lẹ ṣe ṣe. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ kọ̀ ẹ tún ṣì kọ̀ náà ẹ rí reason sí. Gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń dáwọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe concert. Mo sọ́ngbà yẹn mo ní kílẹ̀ ń dáwọ́ concert yìí fún nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ń wá justice fún náà. Ṣebí same concert tí mànú wá rí tó lóun fẹ́ ṣe tí every one of you kick against same concert yẹn náà lẹ́tún dáwó fún Yomi kí Yomi wá bá yín ṣe ǹjẹ́ ṣe concert náà ǹjẹ́ kò ń ṣe píríọ̀dù yẹn ni Yomi sọ pé kẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáwó sínú NGO account òun kẹ́nìbọ̀dì má dẹ̀ béèrè accountability lọ́wọ́ òun ẹ máa tún sí nǹkan ẹ tún sí lọ dáwó sí account yẹn náà ẹ máa tún sí nǹkan kò máa sí kankan nu yín tó ní guts láti jáde láti béèrè accountability yẹn tòótọ́ ẹ máa tún sí dá àwọn owó kan lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ náà pátápátá kí tó wá bírèkì ẹ̀yìn camel wọ́n tún ní kẹ́ tó wá dáwó wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe billboard wọ́n lè fi orúkọ NGO wọn sí so that anybody tó bá ń drive past orúkọ NGO yẹn náà máa rí. Has anybody ever wondered why everything that you have contributed money for to channel through Yomi Fabayi has carried the name of his NGO and not seen justice for Mohbad? Kò sẹ́ni tó lórí rò gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ṣì wà dá báyìí ẹjọ́ wọn náà tún ti wà UK báyìí mélòó ní iná dágbére fún nígbà tó ń lọ àbí justice for Mohbad náà ló tún gbé wọn wá UK torí mo mọ̀ pé bí tẹ́yìn kan gọ̀ sí náà wọ́n ṣe wà UK yẹn náà wọ́n á tún ṣì ní kẹ́ máa dáwó ẹ̀ tún ṣì máa dá like I said kò sẹ́ni tó ní kọ́mọdé má dẹ́tẹ̀ as long as tó bá ti lè dánú gbogbo. At this point in time èmi kan fẹ́ pull out kúrò lára àwọn èèyàn tó ń wá against Yomi Fabayi mo fẹ́ join àwọn èèyàn tó ń support Yomi Fabayi. You know why? Torí ọmọ tó gọ̀ òun lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá ọmọ tó gbọ́n torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gọ̀ torí yín lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá Yomi Fabayi yẹn because tí ó bá wá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe ń kíkà bọ̀ yín lójú tójú yín ń fọ́ tún sì decide láti ní sẹ́ǹsì náà mélòó nu yín ló dágbére fún ọ nígbà tó ń bọ̀ UK kí ló dé sọ fún yín pé òun lọ ṣe UK how long ló sọ fún yín pé òun fẹ́ lò ní UK gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ support Yomi Fabayi from day one bóyá ẹ support ẹ decide gan o abẹ support ẹ till date o abẹ kan support ẹ díẹ̀ wá pull out o gbogbo yín ni mo kó pọ̀ o àfi tí any other person bá wà bí èmi to dey stand firm from day one but this guy is not coming in to fight for justice. I have too many reasons. Same Ìjẹ̀ṣà tó ṣe pariwo lórí Ìjẹ̀ṣà náà rè òun ló kó bá Ìjẹ̀ṣà last èmi àti Ìjẹ̀ṣà àjọ ń gbé lórí street kan náà ní Kòròdú lága ni tó bá dàbí rọ ẹ bá mi confirm ẹ àga ní Kòròdú ni mò ń gbé àdúgbò mi ní Ìjẹ̀ṣà ń gbé níwọ̀nba tí Ìjẹ̀ṣà ti wà ní prison yìí ó ti inbox mi lórí WhatsApp mo ti wà lórí live TikTok rẹ tí Ìjẹ̀ṣà inbox mi. But that is a story for another day. Èmi sọ fún yín sẹ́ pé torí ọmọ tó gọ̀ òun lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá ọmọ tó gbọ́n torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ gbọ́n tẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́pọlọ torí yín lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá Yomi Fabayi tó ṣe ti sáàrin yín mo sọ yín mo dúró nù. This is still your boy Big D, your number one Aproko guy on the street of United Kingdom. Ire o.
All right, let me address everything this man has said. All right. So first of all, all right. Why is it that we always see this man whenever there is either camera down, bad news, or something? But now, all right. If anybody should tell anybody who wants justice or who doesn't want justice, please who should tell us, who should tell each other who want justice? Is it somebody like us who want justice, or someone who doesn't want justice, who we don't even know what he is doing to get justice? Who should tell who what justice is and how to get justice? Just to start with, I call all of these things jealousness. So let me tell you something, right? Wherever you do not work, don't try to harvest there. It will harm you. It will harm you. You are in the UK. Yomi Fabayi is also in the UK. If there is any issue case you have with Yomi Fabayi, why don't you report him or take it up on him there? Me, I don't think so. No. I don't want to confuse book just say Mohbad father. They are the one that allow nonsense to happen to just Mohbad. Every other person, I still respect, the fact that they want justice. But the extreme at which these guys are taking this case is unacceptable. Okay, they are being extremists. They are being extremistic. Let me use that adjective. Yes, they are being extremistic in this whole stuff. So, and that is unacceptable. How do they become extreme? Like, they start things that are irrelevant, they start putting it ahead. Like, how can you be taking a young baby and be using like a doll to represent that child? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yes, I multitask. Right. So now, as I was saying, give me 1 minute. This is the thing. When you get multitask, and believe me, right, Mohbad father will regret everything he did in this justice Mohbad. He will regret it badly. And I want to believe that he's regretting it every day. And that is why we are not stopping. All right. And like as I said again, I told you guys something last time. I said, whether Mohbad father likes it or not, people advise him not to come out every time, all the moment, to sit behind. And I said something. It is not about him coming out that is the issue. The issue is, even if he comes out to speak to you guys, or he doesn't comes out to speak to you guys, the issue is, what does he stand for? Does he stand for transparency? Does he stand for justice? And what will prove that is his action. What are the reasonable action he has taken towards this cause? And how do we explain it that he has done this, he has done that? And does he support evil or not? So whether you speak, whether you don't speak, as long as you support evil, believe me, you lose it right there. So right now, even if Mohbad father is not coming out to speak in the public, we've seen that he has evil in his head. So whether he doesn't speak for 10 years, we have already seen him to be an evil man, an evil in disguise. Okay, we have already seen him as an evil in disguise, an evil in disguise. Okay, so what is the purpose? So it's not about coming out or not coming out. What do you stand for and what do you support? Everybody loved you. They cared for you. They raised you from poverty, from wearing dirty black singlet. White singlet became almost black. They rescued you. They gave you a second chance. Maybe all your prayer, all the sins you have committed, you pray to God to forgive you. And God tried to give you a second chance When you came back, God does his things in miraculous way. When you came back, you abandoned God. You start using ara, thunder, to be swearing at people that God raised to come support you. Without the public, by now, you would have been suffocated by the family. You would have been nothing. But public stood. No matter how small those members of the public are, they lended their voices. They paid their money. They took risk. They took unnecessary risk for the case that concerned your son. They took unnecessary risk for the case that concerned your son. As I'm talking to you, Arifa, Veron, they are still having a criminal case ongoing. About to become a criminal because they were trying to fight for the right thing. And all they demanded was for you to be transparent, for you to show seriousness, for you to use the public funds in the appropriate way. But you did what? You disappointed to the point whereby the laboratory that conducted autopsy was asked and you can't even provide it. Autopsy is different from toxicology. These are two different professionals. Even if you must pay one professional for two professional jobs, then they should be able to show something. You paid the pathology, anatomical pathology. You said you paid them 16 million for both autopsy and toxicology. We heard that organophosphate chemical was smelt on Mohbad, which could have been an evidence that if it was investigated further, that could have been what we could have been using to be dragging Yomi. But before I come to that, how did you spend public money? You said we should not ask questions. And all you can do is to push out someone like Konfi or Oluwa Bukola Jesse, such that whenever anybody speaks, Bukola Jesse brings out her big girl and start disrespecting elderly people and start disrespecting people with good heart who are only trying to make sure that the right thing is done. You disrespect them, you abuse them, you label them things that they know nothing about. You lie about them. In fact, you bring up the Pierce case that, oh, Pierce. Pierce was somebody who spent his money, his hard-earned money in just for Mohbad. You ridiculed Pierce. You called Pierce anti-justice without no evidence. And Mohbad father, you watched this happening. You heard this. Because whenever they abuse you, Mohbad father, it gets to you. How do you know people abuse you? Because you watch it, you hear it. How about when they abuse other people? You also hear it. Same way you can hear when they abuse you. Same way you hear that they abuse other people. So you are fully aware of everything that is going on. Joseph, Alabalu Abamiwo, is this your end? I'm going to address what the Niger guy said about Yomi. All right. But like I said before when I started this live stream, I said it doesn't make sense for anybody to be dragging Yomi or Liam at this point that we are. You don't have to do so that we become guided. And believe me, guys, if you listen to me, all right, we will be smiling at the end of the day. We have done the needful. What anybody should do anywhere in the world, when a crime happens, you can suspect what might have happened. Okay? And then you report it to professionals to investigate it. they should try to make it make sense, professionals. But when professionals fail to do it, you have an option. Contribute your own money together in whatever way and find a way to go and do your own so that you can be able to clear your doubt. Those that say Mohbad was stabbed, Mohbad was broken, you can be able to see it by yourself and clear your doubts and then know the next thing to stand on. Money was contributed so that we can clear our doubts, the things we suspected against women, so that we can clear it out. The same money was squandered. Adibin, the money was used in the right way. When a pathologist says that they smell organophosphate chemical on someone's body, me and you know that organophosphate and carbonate are the strongest and commonly most used compounds when it comes to killing animal or human being. They are very poisonous. We all know that. This was smelled on Mohbad, yet investigation didn't go further. But at this point that we are right now, we had a pathology report that says Mohbad died of poisoning. You have a good reason to be dragging Wumi. In fact, I will be the one telling you to drag Wumi more, because now there is something proving that is found on Mohbad's body that we need to know how it got there. But right now, our pathologist says they didn't see nothing. Like, they didn't see no stabbing in the body. All the things we suspected, they didn't see it. And you want to be dragging Wumi. In fact, even things that they could have pursued, like organophosphate, they didn't pursue it. Like, they didn't try to clear any doubts. They just did one thing. The only thing they did here, they tried to show that we are stupid. And how did they show that we are stupid? Is that any of the things we have been saying, none of it can be found, none of it can be proven. So we're the ones stupid, wasting money and disturbing ourselves. This is what they proved to us. So why should we continue to do those things when investigation cannot prove it? So it doesn't make sense, all right? Dragging women right now is a waste of time. Waste of time. You can't back it up with nothing. I think the thing that should be done right now is to be asking, how was 70 million public fund contributed? How was it disbursed? How was it spent? That is the conversation on ground. So, and while we are on that conversation, right? While we are on that conversation, we should insist to know the evidences available which can be used to arrest anybody who has to do with Mohbad's death. What are the available evidence? Because even if autopsy toxicology was not done, Baba Mohbad came out. Just like last time when I said that Mohbad father, that there's this abortion case that happened in Abuja, which is spent public money in, almost 2 to 3 million was spent to be paying a random person just because of sex, one night stand. Just because of that, public money was spent waste. They came up, Parano, bring your evidence, bring this, bring that. Fine, no problem. And I also ask, Mohbad father said that it is Wumi's lover, it is Wumi's boyfriend that killed Mohbad. Where is the evidence of that? Did he just open his mouth to speak anyhow on a case of homicide? At least on the case of sex, it's still better. Case of homicide, a human being dies. A human being died in this case. I am waiting for Joseph Aloba evidence. This is the right time to use those evidence. All of you have been speculating. Don't worry, Baba Mohbad will shock them. Baba has something. The last court hearing on the case of Joseph Aloba. Don't forget, on the case of Joseph Aloba against the, what do you call his name? Against Attorney General and the DPP. We were made to understand that two things were requested in that case. One, the first thing was that the state high court Ikeja should cancel the Attorney General's advice on freeing Prime Boy Sam Larry and Naira Marley. And you see how wicked Mohbad father is and their gang. Whenever they want to write something on Punch about this particular case, they only put Naira Marley. They don't put Prime Boy and Sam Larry. These are the three people that were freed. Could it be that they have been demanding for money from Naira Marley and is not giving it to them? And now they are trying to, fight. But I know one thing is that so many secrets will be exposed at the end of this case. All the things they are doing on the ground, the God of light will shed light to it. I remain here. I'm here. Me, I go nowhere. I'm a social media person. Believe me, I'm here. Even before now. Thank God that those of you who were telling me, Papariano, whatever, I was going through my Google Drive and I saw some lads, some music and songs and things that I used to do before. Those days. About 6, 7 years ago, whatever. 5, 6 years ago. And I shared it. Go to my page. You will see the last 2 videos I posted. Right? The last one that I posted, I remember that one. I mean, the one in the middle or whatever. You will see my little self there. This ball is distracting me. It will soon be, it's 8 minutes plus. After 8 minutes right now, all my focus will be here. And you guys, sorry guys. Just I'm being too taxed, multitask or whatever. Yeah, it's tough. Okay. Hey, oh boy, E-shirts. Hey, penalty. What's up? Oh my goodness. Let me see what's up. Oh my God, this free kick should be free kick, no penalty. It should be free kick. Oh my God, no, touch it. Where did you touch it? Oh, in the 18, on the 18 line. It's crazy. 9 minutes, 3 minutes to the end of the game. Let's see whether that penalty will stand. Oh my goodness, this will quash all their effort. One minute, guys, please. Sorry. Me, I like fun. This is why I used to give myself happiness, because when you look at what is happening in this case, it's penalty is given. When you look at what is happening in this case, like this case, you need to be healthy, constantly healthy. You need to be constantly healthy in this case. You need to nourish. You need to hydrate yourself. You need to test your temperature. Not too bad. All right. So, you see again, that's beautiful. It's free kick, not penalty. I need 7 up. Oh my God. I need something that. Guys, can you imagine? Have you ever been advised to be taking much sugar? Like, there are some people, they tell them to reduce their sugar, content. While some people, they tell them to take more sugar. I don't know. This life is, some people are very slim, they want to add weight. Some have more weight, they want to reduce, lost weight. It's crazy. I don't know. Ah, Lucian, what happened? Again denied. Because this somebody people are trying to prove that it's here for other reasons here and there, and that's why they are doing all of these things. So you want to prove that he's doing the right thing. So you have to be careful in responding to whatever that you see that happens. So let's hear.
Yes, I'm here to submit this letter to the President of Nigeria through the Nigerian ambassador to the United Kingdom on the justice of Mohbad, and the letter reached us. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asoro, Abuja, through Nigerian ambassador to the United Kingdom, Nigerian Embassy London, today the 5th of May, 2025.
That day, was it 5th of May? Can you answer that?
6th of May. 6th. It was 6th of May.
Please wait. Please wait. Let's take.
No, you're missing the point. It's allowed. There's nothing wrong.
Just wait now. Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Wait.
Abuja, through Nigerian ambassador to United Kingdom, Nigerian Embassy London, today the 5th of May, 2025.
But that day was not 5th, right? The day he did this video was.
Yes,
he's reading a letter.
But
He's reading a letter.
He was reading the letter.
A letter that's signed. He signed the letter on the 5th of May. And there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly speaking, we shouldn't argue about this at all.
He was reading from the.
I am
Listen.
okay. Let me make it. Which? Let me make it further. Let's say today. Just please wait. No emotion. Let's say I want to make it further. Let's say today I am here to submit this letter. 7th March 2021. Is it allowed?
Papa, I know. Let me tell you something.
But that day is not correct. Now what I say?
No. But I know.
Papa, no.
What they do here is that you can backdate your letter and post it anytime.
You cannot feature date. You cannot feature date.
No, that's what they do here. I can sign a form. I can write a letter. I can backdate it. So far, I'm not posting it that day or feature date. You know what I'm saying? You can backdate your letter. Sorry, let me just quickly address that. I'm not here to attack you. Jack, you know what? I was frustrated. Wait, let me past them.
Please address this
that day. Let me just try to explain. I'll sit down. Let me put down and explain to Jack.
Okay. Today the 5th of May, 2025.
Go on the sniper.
Continue playing. I want you to play. Wait.
I will come down. You know I don't come on platform.
It's not about you have to be patient, please. We're not playing. Those of us who are up, don't just come and speak over us. You can come back later, okay? So just cooperate if you are here. If you want to speak here.
Embassy London. Today the 5th of May, 2025. Dear Asiwaju.
Take it back.
The justice of Mohbad and the letter reached us. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed
The letter read us. Stop it there.
Okay, wait. Let me take it back. Just here from the beginning. Wait.
The letter read DOS.
Yes, I'm here to submit this letter to the President of Nigeria through the Nigerian ambassador to the United Kingdom on the justice of Mohbad, and the letter reached us. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
Stop it there.
President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces,
And the letter reached us.
And the letter read, not reach, read.
DOS. It doesn't matter. DOS. What does mean?
Everything I'm saying.
Papa, you're an English student. You're an English teacher. What does
You messed up. You messed up. Oh my God.
English is simple.
You messed up.
English is simple. Very simple. Not be by.
They got you today.
Very simple.
They got you today. They got you.
Okay, now.
Red dust.
That's what I'm saying. Right? If you are reading okay, the letter. When you say today, right, that day, it doesn't correspond with the date that is on the,
What
that is on
if
the
the
letter.
today is on his letter?
So,
What if the
so
today is on his
now,
letter? What if
now
today
let's
is written on
let's
his
say,
letter?
please wait. Let's get it this way. As I said again, like we all know, we all understand that that day, that letter was written in a different date. Do we agree? You all agree on that?
And there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
wrong with
yeah,
that. There's nothing
Yes,
wrong with
exactly,
that.
exactly.
yeah.
So let's say, for example, that letter was written like 3 years ago, like as I said, okay,
Why would
and
you
I
do
said
that?
today. Let's say the date on that letter was
Mm.
2023, was 3rd March 2023,
Yeah,
okay,
there must be
and
a
I said,
condition. Listen, there must be a condition and circumstances attached to that date. If you want to use a letter, there must be a reason for you posting a letter that's old as 1 year, right?
and that is why I'm saying that people must understand that, like, this is a letter that was written before, but read on a different date. That's just what me I'm saying. It was read on a different
Exactly.
date.
The only thing that we
Simple.
incriminate,
So
listen,
that's how to answer Jack. Like, it was
the
read on
only
a
thing,
different date.
the only thing
Soprano,
that
the
we
argument
incriminate
here,
him,
the,
if he's putting
the
a future
argument here
date,
is this, right?
if he's
He
putting a
said the
future date,
video
then we
was
agree with
on
him.
the bank holiday. He said the video was shot on
Amanda
the
has
bank
agreed with
holiday.
you guys.
The video were not
You just
working.
pulling
The
your
video was
legs.
shot.
He has
He
No,
said
agreed.
the video was shot.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. It's read on a different date. I agree to that, sure. Why not? I'm not dragging, I'm not arguing that.
Paparano, let me say something, please. Let me say something quick. Now, do we? Okay, now you see, this is how I've taken time to listen to everybody. This is how you know people that will always fall for anything. Now,
Jack, why
do
don't you
we?
let Harvey put in there? You can just drive on for that one. Let's hear from Harvey, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Harvey, go on. Hello, Harvey, are you there?
Yeah, hi, Paparano. Good
Yes,
afternoon.
go
Good
on.
evening to everyone. Actually, the point I wanted to, talk about was what the sniper just said. There is a content before that day was read. He actually referring to the letter he has, he probably has written previously. He was reading from the letter. He didn't specify that, oh, this day, he said the letter read does or read does. He was just referencing the day the letter was read. It doesn't really matter as long as he referenced, that this is what I'm reading from the letter. So the date might not really matter as long as it's backdated the date, as long the date is not like tomorrow. But if
Exactly. A future
But
date is
that's
criminal.
confusing. That's confusing. That's
Exactly.
confusing. That's confusing. Right?
yeah, it might be confusing, but if we really pay attention and patient to assimilate and understand the content, it shouldn't be a things we dragging or talking about, just like common
Okay.
sense and
Okay, wait, please wait. Let's say for example now, I Papariano, okay, I said the letter just read, okay. Today, let's say today's Tuesday, right? Let me see. Today's Monday.
Just today's date.
Today's Monday, right?
Are you getting the point? That's why when you came up, I was listening carefully, right? And I asked questions. What's the relevant attached to this statement? Right? And I know for the fact, don't get it twisted. A lot of us know what's happening. We watch Yomi with eagle eye too. Are you getting the point? Right? I'm not afraid to call him out.
At all.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. But in this letter situation, this subject matter, I don't think he has done anything wrong. There's always room for if you want to enhance and do all those enhancement of the letter. Even
Jack,
if you write
Jack didn't
if
say
you
he
if you
did
if you write a
anything
letter
wrong.
now and,
Mind
and
you,
you
Jack
put it
didn't
across
say
to
he
me
did
to review, I'll
anything
find
wrong.
something.
Richie,
Jack
he
didn't say
hasn't
he
done,
did
he
anything
hasn't done
wrong.
anything
He
wrong.
didn't
He
do
hasn't
anything
done
wrong.
anything wrong. But
That's not what Jack said. But let me say this, Jack. I believe you live in London. I'm not sure, but I think 80%. Now, if it happens that you lived in London, UK generally, before you come on the platform, as experienced, educated, articulate as you are, I respect anything you say. I would have loved a solution that this Nigeria house is it, working. You can easily confirmed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was driving. That's why I was because they didn't even know I saw them. I drove past them. So I said, why can't Jack come and say this thing in the public when he's not sure? I have to park my car and come up immediately because I don't want it to fly. Because anything you say is very weighty because people respect you.
Ọmọ ajá ticket fún yín bí tẹ páàkì. Ọmọ ajá ticket fún yín.
People respect you.
Sholake, you are getting something wrong. You are
You
getting
get
something wrong.
70 quid, 70
You are
quid,
getting
Mike.
something wrong. You are getting something wrong. Okay. Sholake, you are getting something wrong. Look,
Ẹ máa gba ticket lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi. Ẹ máa gba ticket lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi. Ẹ máa
what
gba
I
ticket.
raised, I'm not saying that he didn't submit that letter. I'm not doubting it. It's none of my business whether I submitted or not submitted it. But what I'm saying is that, look, let me tell you something. Do you have to do something in a way that, what is more intelligent than to do something in a way that every person, whether that person is educated, whether he's intelligent or not, they will understand and they will not question, than to do it in a way that people like you will now have to come up and start explaining. Don't you know that's unintelligent? That's stupid. If he had said,
Exactly. That's what I want to say about
So you saw him. Should I be looking? Should I be driving? Wait. Should I be driving Nigeria house every day just because I want to look for one Yomi? Isn't that stupid?
Jack, let's be honest. Jack,
if I've come to their level,
let's be honest.
no.
See,
Sniper.
Yomi is somebody.
If he has come to their level, like I don't expect to measure today's date. A right ticket person, you know that today is 7th.
Wait. Sholake, Jack, let me tell you something here. Yomi is somebody that everybody will always question. If Yomi shit, people go and check the color. No matter what he does, people, and it's normal. Do you understand? But for me, before I bring stuff, somebody called me today and told me something, and I said, hold on, let's analyze this thing ourselves. Like, let's see. Does this thing make sense? Does it make sense? The person, when I explain to the person like, thank God I didn't take it out. That is how it's meant to be. Before I bring things out, I have to ask questions. Like, I don't want to go with, I don't like this person. Because they've said something about this person, I have to jump on it. I know a lot of people that I fell out with because of this Yomi issue. Because they want me to align with what they think. And I'm like, no, because you don't like Yomi does not mean I shouldn't like Yomi or whatever. I'm going to go by, say, you don't know what I know. But I'm only going to act on what I know. What you know, if you don't tell me, how do you expect me to know? Do you understand? So with this Yomi, the only reason why I came up today to talk to you about this Yomi issue was because you said that day was bank holiday. And I'm like, no, I watched that live. It wasn't on bank holiday. It wasn't. And I remember it was the same day Baba came out. Baba came out in the evening and people were saying maybe it was, don't forget, Baba said government called him. And some people were saying maybe it was because of that letter the government called Baba. Because I remembered. So when you came out and you started saying, the door was shut, there was nobody walking. And I'm like, this is you. You've taken your time to analyze it, but you were wrong in your analysis. That's my point. Because most time Nigerian house, the doors are always shut.
It's even irrelevant.
Sniper, can I tell you something about this guy called Yomi?
The symbol.
When they mention that name to anybody, can I just, what I tell about that guy, Yomi? When they mention that name, it's like people think that he's too smart. That anything he does, anything he says, it's like he's an orator, very smart. You know what to do at the right time.
Perfection from him.
So they want that perfection from him. They're not only that, they were scared that anything he says is. Are we sure he's saying the truth?
So, like, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a very good question. And Sniper, I want to ask you this question too. And Richie.
Go on.
You all are saying that. Okay, listen to me. You all are saying that, I should have done some kind of investigation. That's very good. I like that. Okay, now, how many of you sent anybody, or even how many of you went to the said police station where Yomi was claiming that there was warrant on Yomi to confirm if actually there was warrant on Yomi? How many of you did that?
We don't live in Nigeria now.
You don't live in Nigeria. You can't contact someone to do it for you.
African TV went.
Jack, let me answer you.
Did you send African TV? Did you even
Yes,
believe him?
yes,
When
I was
he
one.
said,
I was
one
one
of you
that pushed African
attacked
TV to
African
go.
TV.
It's
To be
not
honest,
on
to be
behalf of
honest,
the public,
there are
Yes,
you people
Jack,
what you
Jack,
people are
it's not
doing
on
in this
behalf of
Jack,
case
the
of Mohbad
public.
is
Jack,
completely
listen,
evil.
Jack, listen
Jack,
to this.
African TV did it for you
Jack,
people, and
Jack,
you people were
listen,
still condemning
Jack,
it.
listen to this.
To
You
be
are going,
honest,
you are derailing from
look.
this.
No,
See,
There's no
You are
listen to me.
Jack, you are
listen,
derailing
No,
Jack,
now.
listen
yeah.
to me.
You are
I didn't
derailing.
doubt the 3
Sorry.
seconds
Richie,
video. I didn't
did
doubt
Hold
the
you
on.
3 seconds
confirm? Did you
video.
confirm that warrant?
Wait,
Because
but
till
I
today,
didn't doubt it, though.
Listen, are you not listening?
Wumi is
I
not
didn't
Jack,
doubt
arrested.
it,
Jack,
but I
are
did
you not
not doubt
listening?
it.
Because sometimes when you
Jack,
people are talking, you think you're smart.
Jack,
You're
are you
talking
didn't
to
not
doubt
somebody
it
who
listening?
is
now.
smarter
I
Jack,
than
didn't doubt
your
it.
Jack,
entire generation,
Jack,
to be honest.
Listen carefully.
Look at this
Listen to
motherfucker.
me carefully, right?
See, you
Yes.
started again. You
Listen,
start
African
forcing people.
TV,
Because you
And
guys are
African.
licking asses.
but you don't
Can
see.
you
You
can
can.
you
You're
stop for
not the
one
only one that
second,
can
Jack?
cause.
No,
You're
no,
not the only one that can
Please
cause.
stop for 1 minute.
Jack.
You're not
Jack,
the
let
only
me
one
Don't
that
go
can
dirty.
cause.
No,
You need to
Jack.
take
please,
a
No,
deep
no,
breath.
no, no.
Just
please let me
pause,
just
pause,
answer
pause, pause.
Jack back.
Relax,
You can't
man.
say that.
Guys,
You can't say that. You
Leave
not
now.
say that.
let
Relax,
me just
man.
answer Jack back.
Did
Please,
you confirm the
please.
warrant on
Jack,
your
1 minute.
Jack,
Can you
That's the
let me
question.
answer you
Why
back?
do I need to confirm him if
Jack,
I don't
mind
have
your
any doubt?
words.
I
Jack,
did not doubt
No,
it.
no,
Jack,
Who
no.
doubted
You
it?
didn't
No,
doubt it.
1 minute.
Jack.
You didn't
1
doubt
minute.
it.
No, I didn't.
Today, Wumi is not
Whoever.
arrested. Wumi is walking free. All
But
of you are
arrested
crying.
not nìyẹn.
Jack,
All
But
of you are
arrested not
Jack,
crying.
nìyẹn. He's not
Jack,
arrested
See,
not
see,
nìyẹn.
see
Jack,
how, oh my goodness.
Okay.
Jack.
Look,
1 minute. 1 minute, Mr. Shalaki,
No wonder
please.
you guys couldn't get
Give me just
justice.
2 minutes or
Continue.
1
You
minute.
haven't got to the
1 minute. Jack,
justice yet.
no,
You
The
have
no.
issue
not
Jack, 1
of the
done
mind
it,
minute.
that
but
the
you've
big
not.
question.
Let Jack raise his
The mind
concerns,
that is
please.
very
Jack,
No, no.
1
important. The
minute.
big
We are
Richie,
Jack,
question.
talking
1
man
What
to
wait.
is
man
it?
here.
Jack,
Richie, wait. It's me
listen,
and
please.
Jack
No,
now.
I want to
Richie,
talk.
wait.
Let
Me and
Guys,
Jack
Jack.
raise his
please, I
You
want to
concerns.
say
haven't got to
Let
the
something.
him raise
justice
his
It's
yourself.
concerns.
very
Wait.
important. It's
Hold
very
It's
on.
very
Continue.
good.
important.
It's
Richie,
very
Jack,
wait
good.
you asked
It's
a
now.
very good.
question.
Go
Richie,
and grab
wait
it.
now.
You think justice is
Somebody
not
Let
has
him
kind
to
raise his
of
match his
concerns.
kind of
energy.
Maybe
brain that
it's a
Somebody has to match
big.
his
just
energy.
apply butter.
Calm
No,
down.
no.
And somebody has to match his energy. No,
We
Richie,
have to
let
Richie.
him
question.
speak.
Let Jack raise his
Yeah,
concerns,
go
There are
on.
no
and
questions.
it's been
Questions
building up.
things.
Go on.
He
You want to burst
questions.
out.
You
Let
guys
him
don't
burst
question.
out.
But
Yeah, let him
listen,
Let him
speak.
burst out.
but Jack is saying wrong
They are saying,
narrative.
No,
Jack,
no,
look
one
at the
by
comment.
one.
Look at the
We
comment.
you
can
They
ask
are
be
a
able
saying,
to.
question.
Do you
hater,
mind?
You
hater,
ask a
hater.
question.
What do I
Jack,
have
you
to
ask a
hate about
question.
Yomi? Who the fuck is Yomi?
Jack,
No, no,
You see
no,
his
no, no.
career that is blooming that I will be hating
Jack,
for.
Bro,
I
I
don't
don't
care
even know
about
this
your
guy. I
bro,
didn't even
you
hear
listen,
about
but
this
let
guy
me just
before.
Jack,
answer
Can
you.
you can we
wait.
just
Jack,
See,
say
you
it
don't
one
have
by
We hear
one?
cause
nothing
Can
for
we
about
this
this
say
guy.
this
guy.
thing one by
So
one?
why should I hate this
Jack,
guy?
No.
Jack,
Wait,
You
wait,
people in the comment section, like
Richie,
them born na papa, come up and talk to me like a man.
Richie.
very
Can
important.
we allow Jack
Talk
to
and
One
talk.
minute,
raise his
please.
Talk.
Mr.
concerns?
Shalaki,
A
Mr.
lot of
All
people
of
Shalaki,
have
you,
that
all
concerns
of you
too.
barking like dogs in
A
the comment
lot of
section.
people
I
they
dare
think
your papa, your
we are
mama,
like dog
come up
following
and talk
Yomi.
to this guy.
Can you imagine somebody
I
calling
will
me
not tear you
Yomi
into
dog?
pieces.
Solake, leave that one.
Mr. Shalaki,
Why
1
you
minute.
why
Jack,
you keep dropping this?
I'm
Jack,
bothered. I'm
Jack,
bothered personally.
Motherfuckers in
I'm
the
Mr.
comment
bothered.
section
Shalaki, 1 minute.
talking
Jack,
shit.
I
Jack,
can't.
Jack, Jack,
I'm going to 60
listen,
years
Jack,
old. Somebody will tell me I'm a dog following
Jack,
somebody.
Jack,
No,
let
no, no,
me tell
no.
you,
I'm talking about those in the comment section. I'm not talking about you.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
Jack,
those in
no,
the
no,
comment
no.
section saying
I'm
that
not
Jack
talking.
is the
I'm not
hater.
saying you said
Hater of
it. I'm
Yomi.
not saying you said
Hater of
it.
Yomi. What the fuck is that? Who the fuck is
Jack,
you? The
Jack,
same way you were saying I hate Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad hater, hater. Now
Jack,
you guys made him a monster. He's now calling
Jack,
all of you stupid. You
Jack,
motherfuckers, what you gonna do about that? What you
Jack,
gonna do about that?
Jack, wait.
Jack,
Can you
Jack,
raise your concern
let
one
me
by
tell you
one,
something. Let me
please?
tell you something.
Let's just address it
When
one by
African
one.
TV, listen, I remember maybe it's on Very Wicked Ladies platform. African TV was there, guy was there, right? And I was saying to African TV that time, I said, African TV, why don't you do something, right? All this story of Henry by Yomi, you have that privilege because you're on the ground and you know what's happening. Why don't you take the advantage of by virtue of your position and go to the police station to confirm this warrant? And he got back. He said he saw some names. He never mentioned names. That's very clever whatever of him, but he saw some names on the warrant. Okay? So when you now saying to us that, oh, have I been to Lagos to go and check for what? Right? I'm ready to support African TV on what he wants to do. Are you getting the point? All right. And I asked him, and he did that diligently well. So on that point, that's your answer there. You have your answer there, right there.
But
Okay,
Richie, when African TV went to confirm all of these things, didn't most of these people that are ranting in comments, didn't they call him names? Didn't they say he's just jealous of Yomi? He's jealous of what? You people, Nigerians are so petty. Jealous of what? You people have no life, to be honest.
But Jack,
Richie,
yeah.
Richie, please, can we calm down, please? Can we calm down, please?
We're calm.
We're very calm.
Jack is asking if Jack will fight.
Music break, please.